I'm great. Man, what an intense show. Already renewed for season 2.
Yeah.
Get that cheddar. And I think it was this week you received a Gotham TV award for outstanding lead performance in a drama series.
Yes, I did.
Talk me through it. What does that picture evoke for you?
I mean, it was an insane moment because I just remember hearing my name get called and I was like, oh, I won?
Yeah.
And I kind of like, I blacked out a little bit and then I walked up on stage and I was like, okay, I have to make sure, because I prepared nothing, so of course. And I was like, I have to make sure that I list off everybody who helped me get here. And so I thanked my team and the producers and the cast of The Testaments. But like, I see that picture and I just feel so happy because I was just over the moon.
I mean, it's kind of a big responsibility. These Margaret Atwood books, Handmaid's Tale debuted 10 years ago. The Testaments was written in 2019 with a lot of the same themes that are relevant today. The patriarchy is still evil. People are clapping at that. How did you feel with that responsibility to take on that character, Agnes?
Well, I think it felt very... You know what's crazy is I didn't feel very anxious stepping into it because I knew that the whole cast and the whole crew going into it, because I'd met a couple people beforehand, especially like Bruce Miller, our showrunner, and I knew that they already were welcoming me in with so much love and so much care, and also just with incredible energy. And so I kind of had that to relieve the anxiety that I felt going into it, because it is a massive responsibility. And just the source material alone, like Margaret Atwood, incredible. And The Handmaid's Tale, the book, I studied it in school. And even the TV show, like it's so loved for so many reasons. So I really wanted to make sure that I did right by her writing, right by the fans, and also right by Hannah, because she is such a beloved character as well.
You did right.
Thank you.
You did right by it.
Thank you.
It's excellent. You're excellent. There are these themes of community and community amongst girls. I mean, friendship, love. There's definitely a rebellious streak. What did you relate with most? Were you a rebellious teenager?
I don't know about rebellious, but I had my moments of like of rebellion where I would, if an adult told me to do something, of course you're like, well, I'm not going to do it because they told me to do it. Yeah,
Margaret Atwood told me I can say shut up to you.
But like, of course, there's so many themes in the book that I think a lot of people can relate to, and same with the TV show. And I think that the great thing about our show, especially for the episodes that we have right now, and I hope I'm excited for it to continue forward.
Yeah, that's great.
But I think that there's so many themes that are part of it that are so universal. The friendship element is something that I really connected to. My friends are some of the most important people in my life. And I think that also just the sense of community is something that I feel very strongly about. And I think that it's shown so beautifully in the show, especially with these young girls who really only have each other when they're told that they're not supposed to have that connection. So,
you know, community is this word that is thrown around a lot. And I join a gym and they text me, hey, welcome to the community. And I'm like, I don't think this is the community that really is going to save our society. But it is clear in the Testaments that community is a powerful word and is an important aspect that we have to have. And are you, I'm sure you were hoping people would take that away from the Testaments.
Oh, completely, completely. I think that, like, again, like one of the beautiful things about the show is it emphasizes how important community is, not only within our own lives, but to enact change in the world. And I think that one of the beautiful things that you see with these girls is, even though they don't have that much power in Gilead, the amount that they can do with that power that they have because they've built a strong community, it does far more than anybody could have imagined. And I think that just having the show to remind people of that and remind people of connection, that I feel very fortunate to be a part of.
That's great. You are Midwest by nature. Love that so much.
Thank you.
I'm a Michigander myself.
I'm a Hoosier and a Chicagoan.
Yeah, Indianapolis and Chicago.
Yep.
But you've had this colossal trajectory so quickly, it feels like. I'm sure from your perspective, you know all the steps, but is it important for you to remain Midwest? What does it mean to be Midwest? I mean, I'm sure you're New York and LA a lot, but what's your perspective on where you're from now, where you are in show business?
Well, I think I love being able to go back home, and I think that there's key things about the Midwest that just, I don't know if I could ever leave. Just, again, that sense of community.
Yeah.
The Midwest nice is something that I really do love.
Yeah.
And also, like, that's where my family is, that's where my home is.
Yeah.
I love that city, and I have no intention of leaving. I mean, me right now.
Chicago, you're talking about
Chicago.
What, tell me what you love about Chicago.
Well, I mean, the food is amazing.
Yeah.
But also, like...
I noticed you had a deep dish pizza in your purse back
Yeah, of course.
Yeah.
I always carry it with me. But I think the food is incredible.
Yeah.
The architecture is beautiful.
For sure, yeah.
And also, just, I love that it's like it feels like a small, big city, because I guess maybe because I've been there for so long, I'm very accustomed to the transit lines and getting around, but also just, I don't know, it feels cozy. But if I ever am like craving like the big city feel, I can just go downtown and kind of get my fill of that.
I always said that when I moved to LA, you know, I couldn't believe people would just lie to my face. Be like, hey, we should get lunch sometime. And then I would follow up 5 times, and I'd be like, I think maybe they didn't want to get lunch. But in the Midwest, if someone says they're going to get lunch, you're going to get lunch.
Exactly, and if anything, it's probably like in 2 days.
Yeah, we're going to do lunch. Let's do it right now, yes. What type of roles do you look forward to playing in the future? I mean, these last 2 that I've seen you in, from One Battle After Another and The Testaments, I mean, a rebellious, strong woman fighting the man. Is this what we're going to see from you in the future, or is it all up for grabs?
I mean, I hope to continue to play parts that kind of challenge both me and also the way that people can view me in a way.
Sure.
But I also am excited to see what the future holds and the variety of things I can do, because I want to kind of branch out and do a bunch of different things. I don't know. I love acting.
You were were you involved in musical theater?
Yeah, I went to school for musical theater.
Okay, so you sing.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. I'm not going to say sing now. Stop.
Thank God I'm not warmed up. I'm not warmed up.
But Broadway is maybe, I mean, here we are in New York City. Broadway is something that could potentially be in your mind?
I hope so. I mean, it's been a dream of mine.
Yeah, that's cool. That's cool.
It's been a dream of mine since I was like 10. So.
It's been a dream of hers since 10. So she's going to have to beat me first, because whatever. You've worked with Leonardo DiCaprio.
Yeah.
You've worked with Sean Penn. Now you've worked with Michael Kosta. I mean, what is it like?
It's such an honor.
What is it like being around such icons?
Well, I mean, I'm kind of very anxious right now.
Yes.
You make me very anxious because I'm so excited to be here, of course. But
You have to say that. But what is it like? What is it like sharing a screen with, you know, people that you grew up watching, I'm sure?
Yeah, I mean, it's incredible because
Yeah.
I can learn so much from them, and I did learn so much from them, and I feel very grateful too because I can call on them for anything. But just watching not only their professionalism, but like their passion, and just how incredibly gentle they are with their leadership, and I think that is something that I also admire deeply, and their kindness, and I just learned so much from them.
Yeah, I mean, in the Testaments, I think I read that you were #1 on the call sheet, which makes sense, but that comes with a little bit of sense of responsibility. Was that something you took seriously?
Oh, completely, and I think that I also felt an extra level of responsibility considering that there were a bunch of younger girls that were on the show.
Yep.
I mean, it was the greatest gift of all to be working on a show with girls who are similar to my age, but I also wanted to be a voice of advocacy for them because I know that I'm in a very privileged position, both in terms of the show, but also in terms of my experience, and I wanted to make sure that I could, I guess, be of example to them, but also if they ever needed anything, I tried to make sure that they knew that I was always there for
amazing.
them.
Yeah.
And just to be a listening ear, if they even just needed a pick-me-up or anything, I could be there for them.
I've never been #1 on a call sheet. I've been number 14, but equally, I take that very seriously and with a lot of responsibility. And I always tell people that are between the numbers of 14 and 99, you can come talk to me anytime you want. I love asking artists, actors, creators, what inspires them, what motivates them. What comes to mind when I first ask that from you, or something that we can all take from what gives you your energy and your inspiration?
Oh, my community. I think that like my friends and my family are the people that give me the most energy, the most inspiration. I always say that like my best friend is my biggest inspiration because if she does it, I'm like, well, if she's doing it, I kind of want to try it.
Yeah.
But my community are the people that inspire me the most. And I think that they pour so much into me, and I try to pour back into them, and I love them. They're my people in life, and so I'm grateful to have them.
That's great. Thank you very, very much for coming here today. All episodes of The Testament are streaming on Hulu and Hulu on Disney+. Chase Infiniti.